Blessed love and blessings up. Chris Eubank Jr. defeats Matt Korobov by way of TKO in the second round. Matt Korobov suffered an injury in which he could not continue from. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Real Life Boxing.
Blessed love and blessed day. Oh, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fight nation. It's Coach Fighting. This is Real Life Boxing. Chris Eubanks Jr., as I said, defeats Matt Korobov. Well, Matt Korobov could not continue in the second round due to a shoulder injury. Hey, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to smash on the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you can be notified when all things are being uploaded on Real Life Boxing. Chris Eubank and Matt Korobov, let's get into it. Fight started. I actually gave the first round to Matt Korobov. He had landed a couple of nice, solid left hands. Didn't hurt Chris Eubank Jr., but you know what I'm saying, landed some nice stiff left hands. And Chris Eubank, you know, was coming right back trying to counter, but I gave the first round to Matt Korobov. We know Matt Korobov, he usually starts off real fast. He looks real strong in like the first half of the fight. And no, you know what I'm saying, he usually dwindles down in the second half of the fight. But we didn't even get this far. I mean, these guys came out in the second round. A couple seconds into the second round, he threw a straight left hand, overextended, and threw his shoulder out, separated his shoulder, and he went on for a couple seconds later until he tried to throw it again, and then he couldn't throw it. Turned around and you know, and told the referee, hold up. Chris Eubank was about to jump on him. Referee stopped him, and that was pretty much the end of the fight. They took him back to the corner. Had the doctors look at him. He was saying that he couldn't move it. Every time he did this, it was hurting, and pretty much said that he couldn't continue. So yeah, I thought that it was gonna be called a no contest, but no, it was actually a TKO. It was the same. They pretty much judged it as him pretty much quitting. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if it was an injury, the injury was caused by himself. It was self-inflicted. It wasn't caused by an accidental, you know, an illegal blow, or it wasn't caused by the other fighter. It was caused by, you know, accidental anything. It was caused by the fighter throwing a punch. So because he couldn't continue due to a self-inflicted injury, it was a TKO, and Chris Eubank Jr. became the WBA interim world title holder. Now, they said that the fight was supposed to be for the WBA world title, said that Canelo had released it. I haven't heard of that yet, but they made it for the WBA interim. So now Chris Eubank Jr. is the WBA interim title, and being that Jamal Charlo's fighting tonight, maybe we will see a fight in the future between Chris Eubank Jr. and Jamal Charlo. But Chris Eubank, he was kind of upset. Well, he was upset after the fight. He was visibly upset. He wasn't happy about winning the fight that way. He was kind of disgusted with Matt Korobov, and then went on to say that it was karma. You know what I mean? that caused that to happen to Matt Korobov. That was karma, and that's what happens. Whatever karma it was, you know what I mean? Chris Eubank Jr. knows more than we know. The Showtime commentators, you know, they try to defend Matt Korobov, saying, you know, what kind of karma will be coming back to Matt Korobov? He's so much this of a guy, so much this of a guy. Like, they really try to downplay what Chris Eubank Jr. has said. And I didn't really like that, because if Chris Eubank might have some real reasons, you know what I'm saying, to say what he's saying. So for you to just come out and downplay what he's saying, like, oh no, Matt Korobov, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't have any karma coming back to him, or I don't know what that's supposed to say, a karma injury, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Chris Eubank, what is he talking about? But you know what I mean? I mean, for him to say it, you know, he had to know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, these guys are fighters in the gym. So you don't know what's ever transpired, you know what I'm saying, between those two guys, if anything has ever transpired between those guys, or if Chris Eubank knows something about you know, Matt Korobov, for him to say that. But either way, you know, Chris Eubank said that's what he gets, that's karma. And he wasn't happy on winning the title that way, but hey, it's boxing, things happen, and he's the champion now. So they'll probably line up a rematch between the two of them, depending on how fast Korobov can heal up from this injury. He is up there in age, you know what I mean? So the recovery time could take a little bit longer. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? If Jamal Charlo wins, maybe him and Chris Eubank would want to do it right away, or maybe they'll sit back and wait. I don't think Chris Eubank Jr. needs to be taking any more time off, though. I mean, this guy is pretty much like at the age where he's in the prime of his career, and he's already been inactive, you know what I'm saying, for a long time. So I don't think that he needs to take any more time off, you know what I'm saying, from the sport. He needs to be getting as much fights as he can. He needs to be getting as much work as he can. That's what I think, in my honest opinion. But it looked like it was about to be a good fight. It looked like it was about to be an action-packed fight, you know what I mean? And then that happened. Just like that, they just stopped the fight. So, like I said, Chris Eubank wins the WBA interim middleweight title on a stoppage. Matt Korobov could not continue in the second round, really early in the fight, and that was it. So you guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. I know that it's not really much to talk about. But like I said, you guys tell me what y'all like about it, what y'all think about it in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, keep fighting your fight, and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.